Netflix's new series, The Sons of Sam, A Descent into Darkness, digs into the idea that there's more to the Son of Sam serial killer case we thought we knew. And that we're still not safe. Starting in July 1976, over the course of 13 months more than a dozen men and women in New York were shot in seemingly random attacks. These would become known as the Son of Sam murders after police found a handwritten note left at a crime scene in which the killer referred to himself as Son of Sam and promised the violence would continue. As the city was gripped by growing fear, police embarked on what was then one of the biggest manhunts in the city's history. Eventually, they arrested David Berkowitz, a young man living in Yonkers who greeted law enforcement by saying, "Well, you got me." He would go on to confess to all of the shootings and claim that Sam was a spirit who spoke to him through a black Labrador that belonged to his neighbor, who, it should be noted, was also named Sam. However, a new Netflix docuseries, which is largely based on the writings of the late crime journalist Maury Terry, looks into the theory that Berkowitz likely didn't act alone, and that he was actually part of a wide-spreading satanic cult. It sounds outlandish enough that The Sons of Sam, A Descent into Darkness, director Joshua Zeman said that, at first, he thought that it was just nonsense. "Of course I didn't believe it," Zeman told Salon in a recent interview. "Not in the least. I thought it was all satanic panic." However, the more Zeman started digging into Terry's work, including his book about Berkowitz called The Ultimate Evil, the more plausible it became. And honestly, it scared the S***T out of me. However, while some law enforcement officials agreed with Terry, and pointed to evidence that there had potentially been different shooters during some of the attacks, many just wanted the case to be closed. Amid the tension, Terry's reputation, and ultimately, his sanity, was under attack. Zeman spoke with Salon about the making of the 4-part docuseries, how the Son of Sam murders changed the face of tabloid journalism, and how Maury Terry made a deal with the devil. In his reporting, there are several main throughlines in The Sons of Sam that I want to talk about, but the one that was particularly interesting to me as a journalist was the way the business of news shifted after the publishing of the Son of Sam letters by reporter Jimmy Breslin. Could you talk some about how the case impacted journalism? I think that's one of the most interesting things as well, especially as a true crime journalist. It wasn't just the investigation and it wasn't just Maury. I just think people don't really understand the impact that the Son of Sam story had on modern-day journalism. In essence, journalism, true crime journalism and true crime changed with the Son of Sam.